You have been chosen. And this is not a typical message. This is an announcement from the divine. It is not a coincidence that you are listening to this at this very moment. The reason that God has brought you to this point in time is because something significant is going to take place in your life, and it will take place within the next few hours. Give close attention. God has promised that it will take place within the next few hours. You will not experience a breakthrough the next day. Already, it is taking place. All of the prayers that you have said, the hopes that you have clung to, and the goals that you have struggled for, God has already put the wheels of destiny in action. It is now time to wait. There is no time for uncertainty or hesitancy at this moment, and it is taking place. Now is the time for you to experience the breakthrough, the manifestation, and the transformation that you have been waiting for. I'm sure you've experienced the delay. God, however, insists that there should be no further delay. I am addressing you directly, the one who has been selected. That which was previously thought to be impossible is going to become feasible for you. It is time for you to make the transition from desiring to having, from waiting to getting. This is your heavenly moment. When you finally get the chance to witness it with your own eyes, you will be filled with wonder. Please take note of this, however. You must be prepared. Not only is this a divine appointment, but the window of opportunity is rapidly closing. Try not to miss it. Recognize and accept this moment as your own. At this very moment, God is working on your behalf, and it is transpiring. Do these 3 items before we go on to the next step. Put that like button to use. In order to assist us in reaching our goal of 2,000 subscribers, please subscribe and post a remark with the number 55. This particular number will transmit a strong signal to the cosmos, which will result in the energy of this movie being amplified. You are the recipients of this message if you believe. In the event that your spirit is affected and your heart is moving, it is a confirmation from God that the moment has come for you to act. However, you are need to take action. Keep your wits about you. You have to be prepared. It is going to take place in a few hours. We will no longer wait. Do not continue to ponder. This is your precious time. Please, I implore you, do not let go of this word. It is going to change everything in a few hours, and it will change for you as well. Allow it to ignite your faith, because everything is going to change. Prepare to go. God is moving in a new direction. It's happening right now. To what extent have you been anticipating a breakthrough that appears to be impossible? There is a current occurrence of it. God has already made his voice heard within the following few hours. This time of adversity is about to come to an abrupt and miraculous conclusion for you. There have been prayers that have gone unanswered, disappointments and delays that you have carried with you. God, however, has made the decision that it is time to fulfill his promise. Divine favor is about to flood into your life in ways that you could never have imagined. The skies are aligning, and its arrival is imminent. This is not exactly a typical blessing. The breakthrough that you have been looking forward to is finally arriving to you at the very moment that you have been waiting for it. The time spent waiting has been considerable, and it's possible that you've wondered if things will ever change. There is a possibility that self-doubt and anxiety have begun to surface, indicating that your prayers are not being heard. However, have faith that God is aware of every tear, every grief, and every moment of perseverance that you experience. You are not capable of comprehending the magnitude of his purpose for you. And at this very moment, He is getting you ready for a change that will take place in the blink of an eye. Put yourself in a position to experience the tremendous blessings that can only be brought about by a divine intervention. You should be aware that this moment was written in the stars specifically for you to experience as you stand on the precipice of this breakthrough. Despite the fact that you may feel like an average person, you are a special one. The miracles that are about to take place in your life are not a coincidence. Your trust and the seeds of patience that you have planted have resulted in the creation of these things. This insight will undoubtedly alter the course of your life, and it is occurring within the next few hours. Now is the time for change, and it is coming much more quickly than you initially anticipated. Right now, in this very instant, it is essential to get yourself ready for the benefits that are about to come your way. However, this is not merely a game of passive waiting. Even while the universe is working to your advantage, you still need to make sure that you are mentally and spiritually ready to take advantage of the wonderful opportunities that are coming your way. You have waited for a sufficient amount of time, and the moment has come for you to put yourself in a position to receive the miracle that you have hoped for. You're meant to be here. Hit subscribe now and step into your next level. Your journey starts today. To begin, rid your mind and emotions of any uncertainties that you may have. It is important to remind yourself that your breakthrough is on its way, and that when it does happen, it will be more exciting than anything you could have ever imagined. Devote some time to contemplating the steadfastness of God in your life up to this point. The breakthroughs you've experienced in the past were merely glimpses of the abundance that is going to overflow into your life. Without a shadow of a doubt, take the belief that the best is yet to come. In the hours coming up to your breakthrough, it is absolutely necessary to maintain your sense of reality. You should surround yourself with positive people, concentrate on your goals, and have faith in the process. When we are in this moment, we are not only receiving. It's about making a conscious effort to welcome the new chapter that God is opening for you. You should get ready to have your heart blown away, because this miraculous breakthrough will surpass any and all expectations that you have ever had. There's a good reason why you've been through so much. You are the one who has been selected for a period of tremendous transformation. Not only will this breakthrough bring about a change in your circumstances, but it will also propel you to new heights in every aspect of your life. There was a purpose behind the difficulties you encountered. They have been preparing you for this moment, which will bring about a stunning change in everything that you will experience. At this moment, it is your turn to shine. You might have had feelings of being ignored at times, and you might have wondered when your chance will come. However, you should be aware that God has been keeping a watchful eye on you and preparing your heart and spirit for what is to come. Your breakthrough is a one-of-a-kind creation that has been specifically crafted for you, and it bears your name all over it. At this point in time, the seemingly impossible will become feasible, and the dreams that you have been harboring for a considerable amount of time will at long last start to manifest. You've put up a valiant effort and remained faithful. The waiting, the uncertainty, and the times when it seemed as though nothing would ever change are all things that you have learned to tolerate. The time has come for you to take action. The change is on the horizon, and it will be impossible to deny. Get yourself ready for the remarkable change that is going to take place before your very eyes. A period of heavenly favor is about to begin, and it will leave everyone around you in awe. You are about to enter this season. It is not possible for divine timing to be constrained by the typical limitations of time. You will not experience a breakthrough at a time that is convenient for you. It is going to come about when God judges it to be perfect. No matter if you are in a secluded and lonely moment or in the midst of a large group of people in a crowded setting, your breakthrough will undoubtedly come to you. The gifts of God are not contingent on any particular circumstances. They will make their presence known in your life, regardless of where you are. Keeping oneself prepared at all times for what God is about to accomplish is the most important thing. It's possible that you're going about your day as usual, under the impression that nothing noteworthy is taking place. However, this is the time when God frequently employs the most unanticipated methods. Continue to be receptive to the synchronicities, the signals, and the murmurs of His voice by remaining open. Even as you go about your daily activities, God is working out a plan for you that will completely transform your life. It is not necessary to wait for the ideal time to get things up. Now is the time to do it. Keep yourself prepared, remain vigilant, and have faith that His plan is moving forward. God will make His presence known to you in ways that will leave you unable to find the words to express it. You may not be able to anticipate it, but you will be aware of it when it occurs. You are not restricted by time, location, or circumstances in order to achieve the breakthrough that you have been waiting for. Since God has made the decision, it will come to pass. And once it does, your life will never be the same again when it happens. All of the tears you've wept, every moment of frustration you've experienced, and every prayer you've uttered have been witnessed by God. Your challenges, the restless nights, the doubt, and the loneliness that can sometimes feel intolerable are all familiar to Him. He understands the weight of your struggles. However, He is also aware of the resilience you have displayed, the tenacity you have exhibited, and the faith you have maintained, even under the most difficult of circumstances. There is no longer any need to wait. You are on the verge of achieving your target. In situations where the breakthrough appears to be so far off, it is simple to feel like giving up. On occasion, you might have had the impression that the waiting was never ending, and that the breakthrough was never going to arrive. However, God sees the heart that lies beneath the burden. He recognizes your trust in the midst of uncertainty and your faith in spite of the fact that you are doubtful. And in recognition of your faith, He is bestowing upon you a blessing that will blow your mind. I want you to know that the suffering, the tests, and the difficulties that you have been going through were all a part of a divine preparation for this breakthrough that you are about to experience. The purpose of these experiences was never to break you, but rather to shape you into the kind of person who is prepared to accept this incredible donation. The wait is finally over. According to God's decision, the moment has come for you to take advantage of the promises that He has made to you. While everyone else was pessimistic, you maintained your optimism. Despite the fact that it appeared as though the entire world had abandoned you, you managed to keep your faith alive. Despite the fact that it appeared to be impossible to maintain your hope, God has seen it. In addition, the time has finally come, after all this time has passed. Because you have never given up, you are about to experience a breakthrough. It is going to happen that the seeds of hope that you planted in your heart will grow fruit in a manner that will truly amaze you. Waiting for positive things to occur is not the only thing that constitutes hope. It is about having faith in something that is not only bigger than yourself, relying on the fact that God's plan for your life will be carried out, regardless of the length of time it takes. It is precisely this steadfast faith that has enabled you to make it through the most difficult moments. In spite of the circumstances, you did not let them determine your future. You, on the other hand, put your faith in God, and He is going to repay you for that faith. It is important to keep in mind that hope is a potent force as you position yourself on the verge of this breakthrough. It is what has kept you going. It has led you in the right direction, and it has organized you in preparation for the transformation that is about to take place. Your success is the result of choosing to maintain your optimism in spite of the fact that everything around you seemed to be telling you otherwise. When you experience the initial wave of your breakthrough, you will experience an unanticipated surge of financial riches. In the near future, God is going to release a financial blessing that will completely transform your life. This blessing could come in the form of a new opportunity, a windfall, or a sudden change in circumstances. There is a possibility that this breakthrough will occur in a manner that you do not anticipate. For example, through the launch of a brand new business initiative, the successful completion of an investment, or even an unanticipated phone call that delivers life-altering information. It will be impossible to deny whether it originates from anywhere or not. Putting in a lot of effort, because you have remained steadfast, God is ready to bless you with a prize for your perseverance. Make preparations for a change in your financial status if it has been unchanging or unknown for some time. You are about to encounter a flow of benefits that will provide you with the stability and independence that you have yearned for. The doors to financial wealth are about to swing wide open, and you will experience them in ways that will blow your mind. God is bringing your resources into alignment, and His provision is coming to you. It is not simply about money that this breakthrough is about. The prospects and the doors that will be opened for you as a result of financial blessings are what are important. To be able to live a life in which you are able to genuinely walk in your purpose without being constrained by scarcity is the freedom that is being discussed here. When the breakthrough finally arrives, it is important to keep in mind that it is not merely a financial windfall. It is the secret to taking the first step into a new season filled with opportunities and abundance. As the time draws near for your breakthrough, God will provide you with unmistakable indications that change is right around the corner. There is a possibility that you will begin to observe recurring numbers such as 1, 1, 1, or 2, 2, 2, or that you will hear particular words or phrases that seem to echo wherever you go. Not a single one of these is a coincidence. They are messages from the Almighty that are directing you toward your breakthrough. There are synchronicities occurring all around you, and you should pay attention to them because they are God's way of letting you know that something monumental is about to take place in your life. Have you ever been confronted with a sequence of numbers that prompted you to pause and reflect? The incidents in question are not merely random. These signals are messengers from the divine, indicating that something extraordinary is on its way to us. Whether it's a phrase that keeps coming up in your conversations or a number that keeps coming up again and again. You are in the right place at the right moment, and these signs serve as a reminder of both of those things. God is bringing everything into alignment for your benefit, and these indications are indicating that you are going in the right direction toward achieving your breakthrough. Each of these synchronizations will become considerably more apparent at the precise moment that you achieve your breakthrough. They will serve as reminders that the timing that God has chosen is unfailing and that His plan is being carried out precisely as it should be. Don't disregard these warning flags. Acknowledge them as a natural and necessary part of the process, and have faith that they are directing you toward the miracles that you have been anticipating. It is in the evening, when you are in a place of calm and alone, that you will experience the second stage of your breakthrough occurrence. You will have the opportunity to experience the power of divine healing and manifestation via this time period. This is a holy moment in which the energies of the universe come together, and you will be granted the power to create the reality that you experience. Now is the moment for you to make use of the power that God has bestowed upon you, whether it is for the purpose of achieving bodily recovery, emotional restoration, or the actualization of goals that you have had in your heart for many years. You're meant to be here. Hit subscribe now and step into your next level. Your journey starts today. Imagine being able to easily bring your greatest aspirations into existence, to receive healing from the wounds you've experienced in the past, and to move into the fullness of your potential. This breakthrough in the evening is a doorway, a divine window through which the natural laws bend to your will that you have created. The door to a significant opportunity for you to transform your life is being opened by God. Your mind and body are not the only things that need to be healed. You are able to bring into existence the life that you were always destined to live. I want you to let go of your fears and doubts for those few minutes. Have faith in the fact that the power you require is already present within you, and that God is presenting you with the opportunity to tap into it. Make the most of this holy time to bring into existence the things that you desire to see in your life. You are currently in the midst of a transformative moment that will determine the path that you will take for the rest of your life. This moment could pertain to your financial freedom, whether it be love, success, or health. Whenever this moment of divine manifestation presents itself, you will have the sensation of being standing in the threshold of an infinite number of opportunities. You have been given the opportunity to undergo a profound change in your life in ways that you never imagined were possible, because God has created a portal for you. It is not only a matter of making minor adjustments, it's about rewiring your perception of the world. The transition that you are about to experience will be significant, regardless of whether it is a shift in your work, a new relationship, or a breakthrough in your health as you are about to experience. This portal is more than just a chance to do anything. A blessing that you have been looking forward to is finally here. Your perseverance, your faith, and your hard work have all come together to produce this result. Since it is now available, you should not hold back. Take a courageous step into the new self. You will determine the path that you will take for the rest of your life, based on the reality that you create at this holy moment. In light of this, you should totally embrace it, knowing that you already possess everything you require to bring your ambitions into reality. The ability to mold your reality is in your hands, and it has been bestowed upon you as a result of divine favor. This moment is a gift, an opportunity to enter a new season in which anything and everything was before impossible. You should have faith in yourself, in the process, and in making the most of this chance. Your change starts right now at 5 o'clock in the morning. If the world is calm and unmoving at that moment, during this stage of your breakthrough, you will experience the third phase. You have reached the point in time when you are able to travel on a spiritual level and have access to higher wisdom. You may have out-of-body experiences, glimpses of higher dimensions, or even access to profound knowledge and insight that can alter the path that your life takes during this time. These experiences have the potential to shape your life. This is not merely a breakthrough in terms of technology. It is a spiritual awakening that will propel you ahead on your journey from this point forward. This is a gateway that God is opening for you to enter areas that were previously out of your reach. You will be able to obtain access to the knowledge that the universe possesses if you engage in spiritual travel. Suddenly, you will be able to view things from a more elevated vantage point, and you will comprehend realities about your life and your mission that you have never seen before. You are about to experience a sacred moment of connection with the divine, during which you will receive clarity on decisions, guidance on your future actions, and the insight you require in order to make choices that are informed during this time. To completely experience the spiritual awakening that will take place, you need give yourself permission to do so. In reality, it is not a dream. An encounter with the holy will have a significant impact on your future. When you come to, you will be able to carry with you the knowledge and direction that you have been given, which will make you more in tune with your mission and the steps that you need take next. You will gain the understanding you require to confidently move forward into the future as a result of this breakthrough. The ability to be free from one's emotions is the driving force behind this accomplishment. You are on the verge of liberating yourself from the constraints that have effectively held you hostage. For a number of years, you have been carrying the burden of past traumas, self-doubt, or societal expectations, regardless of whether they are mental, emotional, or physical in nature. Today, those chains are beginning to break. It is not enough to simply bring about material blessings in order to achieve the breakthrough. This is about liberating your spirit from the burdens that have prevented you from reaching your greatest potential and being the best version of yourself. Letting go of everything that has kept you stuck, including resentment, fear, guilt, and shame, is the first step toward achieving emotional liberation. As you progress through this breakthrough, you will feel a great release as you move forward. Eventually, the emotional and spiritual burdens that you have been carrying will start to lift, and you will experience feelings of lightness, freedom, and greater alignment with your authentic self. This moment is a gift that enables you to live in accordance with the person that God made you to be. It is a moment of complete liberty. When it comes to tearing down the walls of limitation, whether they be physical, emotional, or spiritual, the breakthrough is about breaking over them. There is no longer any power that these walls have over you. You are about to enter a new period that is filled with new opportunities and freedoms. While you are embracing this emotional liberty, keep in mind that your potential has just been unlocked and that you are now free to enjoy your life without any limitations. Your access to higher levels and the wisdom of the cosmos will be granted to you during the tranquility of the night, when everything is absolutely silent. You will be able to see beyond the physical world and into realms of existence that were previously concealed from you if you are able to transport yourself through dimensions. With the help of this heavenly gift, you will be able to discover the mysteries of the universe, which will provide you with a more profound comprehension of your life's purpose, your journey, and the bigger picture of life. Your consciousness will be expanded, and your perception of the divine will be elevated as a result of this life-altering event. You will gain a more elevated perspective on life as a result of this specific event. Through this experience, you will acquire insights that will assist you in overcoming obstacles and directing you toward your true destiny. You will be able to make judgments with clarity and confidence, knowing that you are functioning from a position of divine understanding. as a result of the wisdom that you will receive.